Grab your controller, let's go on a ride. What will digital world provide? The adventure is front of us, a world of fantasy for you and for me. Subscribe and leave a comment. Whoa, for all the great content. Hit that like and share the vibe. Together as one, we'll thrive. Subscribe and leave a comment. Whoa, for all the great content. Hit that like and share the vibe. Together as one, we'll thrive. Let's keep the inspiration alive.
Well, hello, my fellow gamers. I hope you guys are all having a fabulous day wherever you are in this incredible world of ours. If you're new to my channel, hello, I'm Katie, and if you're returning, welcome back. I decided to do kind of an impromptu live stream. Finally found some time to be able to do that this week. This week and next week are just kind of crazy when it comes to scheduling. Just have a lot going on with our families and stuff like that within our family. So, yeah, it's pretty much this week and next week, just finding the time when we can to do any live stream or recording. And, this is the first time that I've been able to, do that in almost a week. So I decided to spend this time, working on rebuilding our Glenwood base. I need to go get some materials in order to start building. But yeah, that's pretty much what today's stream is going to be focused on. So I hope you enjoy. So let me get my sound going on here because it was not wanting to play nice earlier. Okay. Alright, so I started doing some of the repairs and doing some of the carving out of the area, trying to, take it down to the foundation, because if you've come to Glenwood in itself, there's a lot of this like milky material right here. What in the world? This is the weird part too, is that this guy always kind of shows up. I find that really, really odd, but anyway, I mean, it's resources. So the goal is to just kind of work on, restoring Glenwood, getting this, back up to its prime a little bit. I have some ideas on what I want to do for this base and how I want to work on those designs. So yeah, we're gonna work on that. I do need to go back to the other base in order to get materials and kind of see, remind myself what stuff we have. So I gotta remember how to build out those blocks and materials too. So I know I could revamp this, and part of me still wants to, but another part of me feels like as we gain more NPCs, this area just feels too cramped. I could add in buildings, and originally that was my thought, was to add in buildings, but the ideas that I had were based upon the original NPCs that you start off. So the craftsman, the blacksmith, the alchemist, all of those that you obtain that really do something for you. And I didn't realize that there was anything beyond that, because most of the streams that I've seen focused on those NPCs. So because of that, I more want to focus on creating a location where more people can be a part of things.
Anything else?
Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So one of the things we need to do, flintstone, perfect, is, I do need to go get a bunch more flintstone. So So, I gotta remember where there is some map. That's the salt mine. Wood guard. I feel like there might be some over here. So we might have to go check that out. So yeah. So, like I said, I'm going out to try to find some flint. I gotta remember what the flint looks like and stuff. There we go. I have a feeling we're going to need a ton of flint to restore Glenwood. Yes, yes. Okay. Music changed, so it made me weary. Usually that means something's going to happen. Oh, there's some wolves way over there. That's fine. They usually kind of give you a little bit of a warning before they attack you. Okay, let me check something real quick. Okay. Again, the music change drives me crazy. I know that's supposed to help with health, but I'm hoping that helps with stamina just a little bit too. Give me a second to... That's not good. Oops, sorry about that, guys. My connection software for some reason just disconnected. That was very, very weird. Which is really weird because, like, it's saying that I have an excellent connection right now. I love how I'm getting the sheltered bonus right now. Whoa. Not sure how I'm feeling about these interesting sounds. It's kind of funny that I'm getting like cave sounds when this is a makeshift cave. Okay, I think we should be good. Be able to restore what we built. Okay. Fired bricks. Rough cut. Let's make a couple of those. We've already got quite a few of the redstone city walls. We don't have the dirt. Give ourselves a couple of those. Give ourselves some of those. Plenty of those. Metal. Okay. Not concerned about the ground as of yet because of the fact that I'm still trying to figure out how I want everything to kind of be. Doors. Okay. Alright. So we've done that. Alright. We got quite a few things in here. Okay. I'm gonna go put the charcoal. Actually, hang on. The charcoal I think we were supposed to put into here. And then put this in here. Keep this. And yeah, I think that should be good for right now. Let's actually go up and we'll sleep for a little bit. We don't have anything for sleeping. Hi, puppies. Just kind of... What do you mean there's no warmth? There's literally a thing right there. Okay. I'm actually going to deposit these things as well. Just because I don't foresee myself needing them at this point in time. Oh, bones go in here, that's right. And the torn cloth goes upstairs. And then we need some medium Iron chest. We need animal fur. I need to put the animal fur down. Oh. There's a thing there. Okay. Perfect. Eventually we're going to come up into here, and I want to build in these treat areas at some point. I haven't really decided where yet. Maybe in here. We shall see. But there's some certain areas that I want to build within. Whoop. See if my commands are working. Testing those out right now. Alright, so now that we're in here, let's start working and figuring out what we need to get done. Is this what I need? It is. Fantastic. Okay, so that makes a huge difference on a bunch of things. So we're actually going to work on this a little bit. Alright. One thing down. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be very, very interesting. Alright, here we go. So part of like what I'm trying to do is really just kind of restore everything. Not just, you know, putting a band-aid over things. But like working on the foundation, working on bringing back that support within the building structures and stuff. I'm sure I'm missing some things because I know that there's other builders who have restored Glenwood who really, really took the time with everything. So And then I also have to kind of decide, oh my goodness, we're already out of all of this. Did I have I did. Do I have any more flint? I do not. Shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to go back and mine some more. Okay. There it is. All right. So I know that there's a flint mine over here. We're going to go back over here. We'll see if this got restored already. If not, we'll go find a new one. Does not look like it. Okay. Not sure if there's any other ones. But we can at least keep mining. You don't realize how much of a resource is used. You think like, oh, you'll be fine. No, not at all. Again, I love how since I'm in a cave setting, that it automatically starts doing the cave sounds. It's quite entertaining. Give a second for my wheel to refresh. I think what we'll do is just kind of keep mining here until my pickaxe breaks or we run out of flint. I think we might have to make a couple trips here. Oh, my pickaxe is getting pretty close. Actually, hold on. I mean, needs building area. That's sad. Fine. Broke to the other side. That's pretty funny. Nice wheel replenish. I wonder where some more flint is. I mean, it's nice that that's like right there. The only reason why I don't go to outside of Glenwood is just because of the fact that there's just a ton of enemies around that area. Whereas like here, it's not as many. Or they're not ones that I necessarily need to concern myself with too much. Because they're very low level. Mm-hmm. I know I'm ruining my shelter. Good though. It's for a good cause. Ooh. I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. Oh, man. Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go. Do 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 do. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Seem to be making a big breakthrough, guys. I crack myself up sometimes. Really need to up my stamina here. I feel like that's probably been one of my biggest weaknesses as of late, is just having a stamina that just can't match the pace in which I'm wanting to perform. But I think that just kind of takes time too. Time and the gaining of skill points. Yep. It's broke. I see the puppies in the distance. Whoop. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so we have stuff to do that. Let me go talk to the craftsman, because he might be able to help us get some larger chests. Now, I'm curious to know, hang on. First, increase storage for items. Get another one of those in my inventory. Should be good. Okay, so we're gonna do... Where are we at with my storage? Okay. I'd like to get at least another round of mined resources before we go back. So. I feel like I should try to get up there to get more flint, but again, the sound effects just kill me in this game sometimes. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, something's gonna come out of the woodwork to attack me, and I'm like, this is a cave I literally made. There's nothing that's gonna attack me. But it would be my luck that something would come out of the woodwork to attack me, just because that's my luck a lot of times. Again, and it's funny that we're hearing like bat noises because this is, again, a makeshift cave. Like, I literally made this myself. There's literally nothing living here. So it's just kind of funny. I'll give it a second to load up my stamina. It broke through again. You know, we're just making so many breakthroughs, guys. In this game. We're just tons of breakthroughs in this game. I forgot to do something. Hang on. Give me just a second, guys. Okay. Sorry, I was checking something. I'm just seeing if there's any other places that that can be mined. Any like little pits of like flint and stuff. Actually, I wonder if that's a mine. It looks like there might be one down there, actually. Okay. We're gonna go investigate that. Actually, no, we'll come back because it doesn't make any sense to investigate it only to find out it's what we need and not have a working pickaxe. So oh, that's right. I was like, what is that? It's like it's an NPC that we rescued not too long ago. But we're gonna take our time getting there because I don't want to necessarily rush over there only to not have enough stamina to attack the wolves. Sorry guys, the hubs came back and he was off playing some sand volleyball. So he was just telling me he was gonna go wash up a little bit. And I was like, that's fine. That's right, I forgot this was down here. We got some more. Please, sir, can I have some more? We'll see if the hubs decides to join once he's all cleaned up. Before we get too far deep into that. I do need to make him some tools, so maybe that's something else I'll work on. Do like that there's a makeshift light in here already. Whoa. Alrighty then. I do kind of like that I'm making or getting some of the springland dirt too, because I feel like that goes into a lot of recipes we have right now. My stamina come back up. Sometimes you just gotta make your own type of entertainment as you're mining away. Hello, Robert. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping in. How are you doing? I'm just kind of doing some resource gathering at the moment. Because I realize that a lot of the resources that I need are used up very, very quickly. So my stamina bar jump back up. I know I'm hungry. Well, might as well. That's awesome to hear. Now remind me, is it daytime or nighttime for you? Yep. Because for me, it is about 10:30 at night. Oh. Alright, here we go. There we go. What does it mean? Like, you're talking about the definition of the word, or are you wanting information about the game itself? Oh, so you're an hour ahead of me. Oh, you're up in Canada too. Nice. Nice, nice. I have some friends who are from, I believe, the Ontario, or, yeah, Ontario. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. That type of area. And they moved down here because of his job. He got an opportunity at a local college to do some research and stuff like that. And they moved down here, and I met them through a group that we were both a part of for cosplaying. Definition to Enshrouded. So, Enshrouded is basically, how can I define this? So this game is based around a bunch of lore where people used to live and thrive on this world, but then something happened where darkness kind of started to envelop the world and covered portions of the territory into what is called a shroud. It's kind of like a mist in a way that corrupts what lives in it. So then it started creating monsters and things like that. And so Enshrouded basically is a play of the word shroud, which is again a mist, or like I don't exactly know the technical definition of it, but that's what it means within this game itself. And so the purpose of this game is to live, pretty much, and bring, kind of bring life back to this world. I'll sleep until morning. Okay, perfect. Now I can actually see what I'm doing. We're gonna switch it over to build mode. So that's really what my biggest focus is right now, is to really get this building up and running. Okay. So let's see. So it looks like there's more of, so we need to build that down. Build that part across. That over. Right, so I think what I'll do is I'll fill this in with the idea of, whoop. There we go. With the idea of what did I just do? Okay. Why? Alright. So it looks like we have... Okay, so this comes... Whoop. Goes like this. I hope that answers your question, Robert. I'm still trying to get the overall hang of building in this game. It can be pretty tricky at times, especially if you're not used to it. Which I am getting the hang of for sure. Okay, we're gonna actually, there we go. Do this. Down here. Wait. I'll get rid of that because I think we need to have. Which one is it? I think this is what we need. It is. Sweet deal. So, still. Okay, so now we need to move these for windows. Up, 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 up. Okay, perfect. Now you kind of got me curious, Robert. Like the official definition. Enshrouded, envelop completely and hide from view. So a heavy gray clouds enshrouded the city is what the official definition. To cover something or someone in a way that makes seeing or understanding difficult. So, which very much aligns with the game itself because of the mist in this game is designed to prevent people from seeing the enemies and they do like to jump out at you. It's sometimes very, very nerve-wracking, to say the least. This is what I want. Perfect. Okay. It's not the same coloration, but that's okay. It works enough to deceive, which is what I was kind of going for. I think... Oh, we got to do this side. Okay. So, we're going to go back to this. I'm going to go to tab. And we're going to work on down here. Okay, actually, let's open this up. And we're going to come from this angle because I feel... Yeah, that's what I thought. Trying to remember, like... Felt like there was a lot of damage in... Oh, not what I wanted. Okay. This is more of what I wanted. Wait. Why... Oh my goodness. Okay. So again, the reason why I'm just kind of taking my time is to ensure that I'm not missing any gaps or holes within the foundation, to make sure that we are really building this pretty much from the ground up. There we go. Because there was a lot of damage that was done to this entire place. Lots and lots of damage. See, this is where the fun is really going to begin, is when we start filling in this stuff. And part of my goal is for this area is to kind of have a kind of market of sorts. I saw a build video the other day that I was just blown away by, where the person was able to make market stalls using the materials within Enshrouded, and I'm like, I didn't even know that was even possible. But seeing that really just kind of opened my eyes on the possibilities of this game, what you can do, and really it comes down to just your imagination is really what it is, which is just fantastic to even think about. Okay, we're gonna move that into there. Let's see about building this into here. And then eventually what we'll do is we'll have this rock, like there's a feature in here to do terrain, and it might be able to do it now. Where I just kind of want this to kind of come out over over this a little bit. And some of the other things that you can do is just kind of, you know, bring it down. Make it seem like, you know, we've just kind of carved it away a little bit. What am I up to? I'm just working on some builds right now. Just trying to play around with like rock formations and things like that. Nothing too exciting, honestly. Trying to get a handle of the building mechanics of the game. How are you, Jonathan? How's your night going? Totally learning curve to it, especially doing those sorts of... Yeah, I'm learning that about the rock formation. Like, the thing that's driving me crazy at the moment is down here, I see that it's lifted up a little bit, and I want it to form more into the stone flooring a little bit. But I feel like it might be something that I have to remove the flooring and go from there. Pretty... Heading to bed shortly. Okay, no problem. Yeah, it is kind of late. Honestly, I didn't know if I was actually going to do a live stream tonight until pretty much like 15 minutes before I started. So a lot of like impromptu stuff. It's just been a really kind of crazy, busy week, and haven't really had the chance to do a lot of live streams this week, nor next week, just with how schedules are kind of lining up right now. Why is that doing that? That's kind of weird. Maybe add markers down, and that might blend. Yeah, I think you might be right. I'll have to play around with that a little bit and see what ends up happening. Right now I'm just kind of trying to restore everything. Let's do at least up to here. So it looks like there's like a little ledge up there. Okay. This is Glenwood. Yep, I'm working on restoring this at the moment. Partly because of the fact that this just offers more options when it comes to the NPCs and things like that compared to where we currently have our base. So eventually that's going to be moved. There we go. I'm actually very impressed that you knew that, Jonathan, with all of the places here in Enshrouded. Okay, this is going to be the fun one. Gotta like make sure you're not going over the upper stuff as well. Might be better. Do that for now, just so that way I have the room to do what I need to do here. Oh no! Gonna have to do some more resource grinding. Yep. Definitely more resource grinding. And then the next step is to get the nucleus, which I haven't figured out yet how to do that. And that'll be the last step in expanding this area, this territory. I'd like to include the house because that I'd like to turn it into kind of a barnyard, and then we'd have all of the garden stuff down here. Still trying to decide like what to do with this building. I haven't really had a chance to explore it as much as like the other portions of Glenwood yet. And then we'd obviously want the back portion because only like a portion of the there's only like a portion of those buildings back there are covered or included in this, while others are not. And so I'm gonna do that, and then obviously fill in all of this, and then when we get that the other direction, it will expand and include the rest of this, which I'm also super excited about, because one of the things that I'd like to do is kind of do a like mine build into the rock formation here and make it seem like we're going in to mine different materials. That's also helped me idea. Yep. Eden invited me over to her world to see how she restored everything and built everything. I'm super excited about that. I won't be able to go for a little while just because of, like I said, schedules, but we talked about the potential of me heading over there, not this weekend, but maybe next weekend, which I'm pretty excited about. So we'll have to, she said, I'm waiting for confirmation if she's gonna let me do an official like tour video of her location to then share and post on the channel. You need of more flintstone or using other... I need to go get more flintstone. I ran out of flintstone. So there's a mine shaft near our original base. I'm just kind of like running through real quick, seeing if there's anything else that I can kind of do before I go back and get more of that stuff. I might be able to do this. Hold on. There we go. Let's do this actually. Because I think this is just... yeah. I think this is mostly just surface level. That we need to... let's see, how is the rest of this done? Oh, so they like go... okay, interesting. Interesting. There's a lot of foundation you can collect. The devs made it way deep under. Oh, that's good to know. That's very good to know. Okay. And yeah, we'll keep that open. Maybe. But yeah, no, that's good to know. I just need to find where that's at. The thing is like, I know where it's at near our other base, so it's like easy for me to go resource and mine. and find that there. But maybe if the hubs comes at some point, I can send him off to go do that. If he decides to come. I don't know if he's coming in or not. Oh, I forgot this was over here. Okay. Wait. We dug down below the town on the northeast side. There were flowers in the area and some stairs down, or maybe east central, far east side. Regardless. Okay. I will take a look here in a second. Sometimes the depth in this throws me off. Suppose I could help myself and, you know, have smaller pieces. Where's the fun in that? I wonder why that's not clicking through. Do not have it all the way up on this side? I wonder why that's not clicking through. Or, hang on. Is this the reason? Like there's damage underneath it or something. I find that sometimes prevents from building. She just did a restoration, not decoration in Glenwood. It's a home castle that has all the major design work. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm looking at doing a combination of rebuilding and designing in here. Hello, Luna. Glomps to you too. Stopping in for a like and a lurk. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. It's going well. It's been a week, to say the least. So we've been just super busy with a bunch of things happening, and then this is like the first time that I'm getting to really do any like live streams or anything like that. So it's been a week. So I'm happy to be able to do some live streams right now. Okay, let's see. How did this... Okay. Let's see. We're going to remove those for right now with the idea of restoring this. But it's always super wonderful when I'm able to hang out with you guys. Have to add and remove at... Yeah, I'm realizing that with the buildings, because it's like it for some reason registers the like damaged materials. I do like the Y button though. The Y button is fantastic. It's like my favorite thing. Okay. I have to do some work on that. Nope. Because sometimes the depth in this game throws me off. Like just when I think I've got it, it's like, nope, psych. Preach. Just doesn't work on items placement pickup. Yeah. Like you'd think by overriding it, it would or like by placing over top of it, it would override whatever issues or whatever you were experiencing, but no, not at all. There we go. I have a feeling the inside's gonna be weird, but you know what? Gotta start somewhere. Hey. Wah! Whoops. There's an edge there, guys. Just in case you were wondering. I do need to repair that roof too. I forgot that this roofing was here. Now, we're gonna have conversations here. Let me do what I want, and no one gets hurt. Why are you not connecting? Bad roof. Bad. How dare you not connect the way you're supposed to connect. Alright, hold on. Why I did that, I do not know. Okay. This is going to drive me crazy. Because I am placing that. Or... No, that's not the reason. Why you not playing nice? Why you not playing nice? Yeah, I hear you down there, you guys. You can just stay down there. Nap time for me. Good luck with the roof. I'll see it tomorrow. No problem. Yes, get plenty of rest, Jonathan. Thank you for stopping in and keeping me company. Appreciate it. I don't know how much later I'm gonna go, but like I said, wanted to get some things accomplished in here. There's a hole in my wall. Dear Liza, there's a hole in my wall. Liza, a hole. Come on. Nope. Not gonna do it, are ya? Didn't realize this was up here. That's pretty cool. This is actually kind of a cool little spot, really. Like I said, didn't realize this was up here. Alright, I'm gonna go upstairs to get some sleep. And wait until morning, so that way I have some sunlight. Awesome. open that up, or do I just kind of leave that? And then next would be the bridge after. Surprisingly, that's being held up by a small piece. Not really sure how, but you know. Build. Curiosity has me. I feel like this was like a staircase at one point up to here, maybe? Or no, the staircase is up here. That's right. That's right. There's that went across. That's gonna be a whole nother project over there. Yeah, get out of my base, buddy. I really hope when we expand that it encompasses that house way off in the distance there, because that would be super cool to have. I got to explore it the other day and it was awesome. I was just like, whoa. Like, normally I'm like, oh yeah, I want to have the fancy house kind of thing. No, I want that house. I want that house. Curiosity. Okay. Let's see. Gotta stop yawning. think I got that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night for streaming. I might do a little bit more restoration and building in here. I know I need to get some more resources and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna call it a night for this time. For those of you who are still kind of lurking, thank you so much for joining me on tonight's stream. Those that stopped in, again, thank you so much for popping in, saying hi, liking the stream when you have, so I really, really appreciate it. But anyway, guys, let me know in the comments, is this your type of game? For those of you that are just kind of lurking around watching me build, is this the type of game that you enjoy playing, or do you prefer something way more cozy? Because obviously this is more of a combat style game. Maybe not your like Call of Duty kind of thing, but hello, Robert. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. I'm guessing you're referring to Tales of the Shire the other night. Oh, that's not. Gutter's not on there either. Grr. Okay, that one works. Okay, so that. Awesome. Yeah, no problem at all. Anytime you have questions regarding Tales of the Shire or any of the other games that I play, definitely try to be as helpful as I possibly can. In this game, I'll admit I'm not the expert. I'm just kind of playing around, having fun with it. But yeah, Tales of the Shire is a lot of fun to play and stuff like that. So if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. You can either leave a comment. I usually try to respond to all my comments, or you can reach out to me via Discord as well if you have any other questions. So, or wait until I have my next live stream, and then I could probably demo your question for you. So if you have something that you're like wanting to know, like how to fish or skills and stuff like that. Uh-oh, we got Jersey in here. We got Jersey. All right, what's your question, Jersey? Why am I so awesome? It's like one of the 7 wonders of the world. You know, it's really hard to explain. Why are you so awesome, Jersey? That's a legit question as well. You know, there's just a breed of us. And I hope you noticed in the chat, Jersey, that I added something to my Nightbot for you. I mean, I wonder about a lot of things, so I'm not surprised that I'm one of them. But that's what makes life interesting and fun. Hey, if I classify you as being awesome too, you're part of one of those wonders, Jersey. Okay, where else can I do some small tweaks? I'm not really seeing any like small tweaks. I need to go get more resources though. I've run out of flint, which is pretty much the majority of this build. All this stuff is pretty much flint built and what I've currently got as well. That building is going to be a very interesting restoration project. Am I a wonder? Is my accent right? I wonder about you all the time, Jersey. You are a wonderful human being, Jersey. That's the wonder. Okay. Get rid of that for a second. Yeah, I gotta build up all of that. Gotta restore all of that. This is gonna be the interesting restoration project down here. This one's gonna be the fun one. But I wonder if I do this. No, it's just gonna give me rubble. Is all the patience I I like is green juice. Yeah, I haven't had green juice in a while, honestly. See, I'm a little different. I like the green juices my hubby makes for me. They're super tasty. Jersey doesn't understand it. No green juice. It's so weird that sometimes it has those like floating pieces in there. All the patience. I love that. Yeah, how was Split Fiction with Fiona this morning? Or was it this morning? Or was that yesterday? That was yesterday, that's right. It's on Wednesdays. I'm getting my days mixed up. How did that go yesterday? I didn't get a chance to watch yet. And makes it from... Ooh. Tasty. So I've gotten all of that. That was yesterday. It went good. It's over? Really? No way. That makes me sad. I feel like that was a really good game. Although, like, I at first proposed the idea to the hubs that we play that. And then upon watching you and Fiona play it further, made me realize that it may not be a good game for the hubs and I to play. This game is done. Oh, that makes me so sad. That was such a good game. I loved the storyline. Loved that storyline. That was very unique, I thought. Oh, it's in here, that's right. I need to play. Oh my gosh. That could be very dangerous. Very, very dangerous indeed. See, the problem that I have, love the hubs, but he's one of those that lives by the do or die mentality sometimes. Hence the reason why you watch me play with him and you see him just kind of go off on his own. So I feel like he would leave me behind so many times in that game. game and the story was really good. Yeah, no, I was very intrigued with the story as I was watching. There was a lot of just really cool development, and it took turns that I never would have thought would have happened. I love the exploration of both the sci-fi and the fantasy, bringing them kind of both together. It was really, really well done from what I saw you guys play. Need to develop patience. Hard, the game won't let you, yeah. Yeah, the Hubs is really good at like his reaction times and adjusting, and that comes from all the years that he played like Call of Duty and Halo and things, those types of games. Like you develop those reaction skills, and I never grew up with that. I grew up with like Pokemon and what else? Harvest Moon, all the cozy games. And so definitely makes a difference when you immerse yourself in those types of games. He will need, yeah. Yes, he will. He will need to slow down for me. So, Jers, whenever you get to the point of building in this game, there's a content creator that I've been following recently who comes up with the most incredible builds. Like, they have a video on how they created an entertainment stage, and the part that I absolutely loved about it, because I'm just like, maybe eventually I would have thought of this, but at the time I was just kind of blown away that they even did think about this. They use some of the drapery, like, so the flags that hang down within the game that you can get later on, and they tilted them on their axis and pushed it back so that way most of it, the drapery was hidden, so that way it looked like there were curtains that were hooked off to the side of this particular stage environment, and it was just so cool and so creative what they did. The same person also created a video on how to build market stalls, and I am super excited to try that out, because I'm gonna have that actually in this game as well, or in this base. Just trying to clear out a bunch of this. I feel like this would be like a really good like hidden path down to like a vault or a mine or something like that. I think that would be kind of cool. It is. It's really cool what what this creator did. I'm very much blown away by it. Like I said, I might have come up with it at some point, but I gotta give credit where credit is due, and that's with that content creator. Just trying to clear out a bunch of the rubble. I'm getting tired. Okay, so that goes down to the dungeons. This here. The idea of having that for when I break that. Building. Into the lurk, got a few things to finish, then going to sleep. Have a good rest of your night, and everyone. Oh, thank you so much, Jersey. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate you coming in to say hello and everything. And I probably won't be on too much longer, as it's 11:30. So have to get up and take BB to daycare. So I'll probably finish clearing this out and then end the stream. Aw, thank you, Jersey. Also, make sure you say hello to Nestor for me. I feel like with work ramping up lately, I haven't been able to catch her as often when she brings you your tasty green juices. So say hello for me. Don't have any flint. We have rust cut stone. Don't have any shroud wood, which makes sense. And that's here. It's at the other location. Okay. Alright, yeah, we're gonna clean up this rubble area and then call it a night. Just because it's getting a little late. Give my character a chance to catch their breath. Okay. Well, guys, I think we made some good accomplishments here. Maybe not as much restoration as I thought we were gonna do, but you know, these things I'm learning take time. This is gonna be a huge construction build just because of how big the area is, how much damage has been done to Glenwood. So it's gonna be a lot. So I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get all the restorations done and then turn around and start decorating and designing. I've got so many great ideas for this base. So I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are excited to see the outcomes of the ideas that I have. But thank you all for joining me on tonight's live stream. Wherever you guys are in this wonderful world of ours, have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep on being inspirational. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.